If you're asking yourself right now, am I on the right path in my life? Did I make a good decision? This video is exactly for you. We are going to talk about how important it is to quiet the noise outside of you and to filter everything what you see and what you can hear and connect to yourself.
Because this is what we have to remember, that we have also an inner voice and an inner guidance, an inner truth that we want to follow if we want to go on our soul's path. Otherwise, we might as well just sign up to somebody else's path and just continue what they're doing. And this is something that I am experiencing a lot with my father. I always disconnect from him for several months in a row, and I go on my path and I know what I want, I'm manifesting it, I'm moving towards that, and I'm on my journey. Then I go to visit him, or I just speak to him on the phone for an hour, and I put myself down so much that I feel like, well, maybe everything I'm doing is wrong. Maybe this is not the right way to go. Maybe I should follow what he says and stop everything that I've been doing so far and go back to the old life, because he has a really strong power on me. He really has this ability to convince me. He's also my father. I am his son. So I always have this subconscious program that I have to listen to him and follow what he says.
Look up to him, yeah. Because he was the one shaping you, shaping your mind and shaping your life. Basically, he gave you life, and that's why you want to listen to people which are the closest to you. And you want to trust them, and they mean well, always they mean well. But you feel when you reconnect to yourself and you go into your own silence, you hear yourself only, and yourself says something else. And you know why? Because this is your life which you want to live and not their life. And those are your mistakes which are going to make and your lessons which you're going to learn, and not theirs. I know a lot of people are criticizing somebody, and I was very down by my friend which criticized me. It's actually my mom's friend, but she criticized me for certain things, for the way I live and how it's supposed to be and how it's supposed to not be and so on. And I felt really down and I didn't feel good about it. And then I realized, if I want to listen to this person and take in everything that person criticized about me because she's right and I am wrong, and I have to redirect my life the way she thinks it's good, then I would have to basically live same way and same life like her. And do I want to live her life? Do I want to live like her? Do I want to have her as my example of somebody who I want to live as? You know, so if somebody is criticizing you, they mean maybe well even, but you ask yourself, do you want to live this way? Do you want to live like your father does, you know? I believe he lives very comfortably, he has it nice in his life, but is this what you want to live, or does it seem boring to you?
For me, it was always a period of time that it took me to bounce back on my journey. After speaking to my father, especially after visiting him, I took a few weeks or maybe a few days to just catch myself again and remember, wait, this is actually what I was doing, instead of focusing on that other path. Very specifically, I can tell you what it's about. It's always about, I am on a journey of having my own business, having this YouTube channel, and we're working on some other project together, Petra and me. And my father always wants to put me away from this and wants to put me back into the work. He comes with job offers. He says, look, here you could start to work here and there, and I think you're not good there and you're not doing well, so how about you consider going back to work? It's always the same topic. But just recently I had a breakthrough for me, that I know how I can speak to him now. Because whenever he starts telling me about how I should go back to work and how I can't continue living the way I am, I can just tell him, why do you tell me this? You're trying to help me. You're sincerely caring for me. You want to help me, right? So if you want to help me on my journey. Don't help me to get back on your journey. Do you want me to live yours, or do you want me to live mine? And of course the answer is no, I want...
Help me with my business, right?
Exactly. If you want to help me, if you want to do something for me, help me to get the business going. Maybe give me some contacts, maybe give me some advice. How should I adjust the website or something like this? I don't actually need his help, but I can redirect it instead of having this, like, I close up and I'm blocking it, and it's like a fight, and I have to protect myself and shield me from his wisdom and his guidance. So why not redirect it? Say, if you want to help me on my journey.
There is a very great thing which you can do in this moment when somebody is interacting with your truth and wants to convince your mind, because mind is always right and mind is always finding the truth, but the heart always knows. And you have to reconnect to your heart. You have to reconnect to your feeling, because feeling always tells the truth. And if you're hearing something in the TV or in the media and they say something and you have to react, you have to be fearful, you have to be blah, blah, blah. It's better to stop. It's better to just go into your own silence and listen to yourself and to your feeling. How does it make me feel? Does it make me feel uplifted and cheerful and, and happy? Or does it make me feel scared and small? This is really important, especially now when there is AI coming in and so on, because we will have to be reconnected to our inner truth. And we can recognize our truth only through our feelings.
And there's a question that a lot of people have. How can I recognize my intuition from my mind? Was it something that is truly my intuition, or is it just stuff that I'm making up with my mind? And something that I heard that was really helpful for me as well was from Anita Moorjani. She said, if it is having a positive feeling associated with it, like even if it means ending a relationship, if you have that thought that you might want to end a relationship, if you have a positive, lighthearted, calm, serene feeling about it, that is your intuition speaking to you. If it is something where you are in survival, in stress, in contraction, and like, oh, I have to now do this, go on this path and do this journey, that is your mind. That is other people's opinions interfering with you, and you have interference in your brain. You don't have a coherent signal.
It makes a lot of chaos. And when you are in chaos, when your nervous system is in chaos, you are very easy to manipulate, to be manipulated.
And I think that's quite frankly what society wants.
Yeah.
They want to create chaos. They want to confuse us, make us fearful. So we are putting ourselves into that box that they want us to be in.
I feel that we always use the term they want to confuse us, but maybe we are in this time on the planet that we have to really reconnect to ourselves and to our path, no matter how crazy it is.
Yeah.
Because, for example, if you remember Sylvester Stallone and his movie Rocky, he even sold his beloved dog, and he trusted in his dream so much that he just took all the cards and he just invested all the cards on one goal, and he made it happen.
And at his absolute lowest, universe finally stepped in seemingly and brought him to success. I also remember that he said in that story, if he would have gone back to work, he knew that it would just suck him in and he would forget about his dreams.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
That's why he really decided to not do that, to follow that path, even though it was delusional at that moment. And he could come to you, he could come to us and tell us about his idea as a nobody, that he wants to create this movie. And we would all think, well, that's
Foolish.
Foolish.
That's foolish, yeah, some Rocky movie. And
who cares about that? Would people even watch it?
And it's super uplifting. I don't know, we should watch the movie again because it's very old, but the music is so uplifting, and and he's running there in his very old
and it was a
bad
simple
clothes.
movie. It didn't have such a huge budget, if I remember correctly.
And it was the hit. People love it until today. People play the music, if you go to the gym.
Because it was his journey.
It had the heart. And for example, when J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter, she was also writing, and she just connected to her truth, and look what happened. We have Harry Potter. Such a mystical, beautiful stories which can inspire us very deeply, and they go very much in the depth, and they have very many hidden meanings and so on until today. I still see more and more in those videos.
Can we already start watching it again?
In the movies? Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a season of Harry Potter every year. We have
Is
to.
it too early?
We have to, yeah, we have to watch Harry Potter and Ted Lasso. These are our two main things which we have to really rewatch every year. So we are having a marathon of these two always, and we always find their really good like gems, gold nuggets, you know.
Always
and,
new ones, surprisingly.
Yeah, and we very much appreciate the heart in it because you see
Yes.
that there is heart, and that's really beautiful. So this message is then to tell you to trust in your life because the universe created you to live your own life and to not copycat, to not be a copycat.
Yeah.
You know, and then you can just you know, be at the end of the life and say, oh, I copied with pride. But that's not it. That's life. You have to listen to your inner truth. And if you will listen to your heart, to your truth, in your silence where nobody distracts you, then you will be a gift for this planet.
Yes.
Very enriching people are like this. I love people who are connected to their inner truth. Yeah, it's very beautiful.
We really encourage you to hold on to that vision that you have in your heart, that journey that you want to go. Really hold on to it. Remember it. If you fall from grace, if you forget for a little bit, you know that you've had it once, you can get it again. So just really hold on to that. It means something. It matters. It is meant to be seen. It is meant to be acknowledged and followed. That's why you're here. And I was reading that book about Aborigines, and when somebody is born, they say, we love you and we support you on your journey. They already know that everybody has a different set of skills, a different calling, and they want to consciously support that because they know it is for the greatest good for them and for the greatest good of all.
For example, person who had very big calling, and we all know about it, was Steve Irwin. Because we love Steve Irwin's enthusiasm and passion, and he just knew he was born to do.
To protect wildlife.
Yeah, and we absolutely love his energy, and if you watch his video, you will see what we are talking about because he's speaking with such love and dedication that he would even like do anything for nature and for preserving wildlife and for animals to be happy and free and as they are meant to. So
He's so passionate. An interviewer once asked him, do you ever drink coffee? And he was like, dude, I couldn't, my head would blow off. He's just always so hype and so full of passion in life. He's a true inspiration. So listen to your heart, trust in your journey. Don't ever forget that you're unlimited. And if you would like to share some more time with us, we also have this video here for you next.